Hi, hello. I'm going to be doing a commentary on a no miss 1cc on Mushihimesama 1.5 original. And I looked at the Steam thing, or the Steam time, for how long this took. It took about 40-ish hours. And initially I wasn't even planning on getting a no miss clear. I had last weekend, as of when I'm recording this, I was routing another game, and I decided to take a break from it and just booted up this game. And after a few resets, I got a 1cc of roughly 45-ish million, and that took me by surprise because the last time I had 1cc this game was 5 years ago with a really bad score of like 19 million. So caught me by surprise, and I thought that number could get higher, dude. So I decided to go for 50 million afterwards, and in trying to get 50 million, I almost actually got 60. I died to Aki. So then I was like, well, now I gotta get the 60 million. And I was grinding that for a bit. And then eventually, this whole thing ended up just being like a thing. I was just chasing a score. So then eventually it just led to the logical conclusion of just, well, to get the best score, I just gotta no-miss the game. So this was a lot of resets, a lot of just mess-ups. Every stage was basically a run killer in my eyes. And delaying the kill for this boss here. Waiting for a particular pattern to get more gems. Because I could have, in hindsight, I could have gotten a no-miss clear if I had just hung out in the back the whole time, not really trying to generate gems, point-blanking enemies. And but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of clear this, get this on my own terms. So for stage 1 and 2, I go more for score, and then when it gets to stage 3, I play more conservatively. I try to go for more of a survival strategies, because my route is that I want to get at least 2 bombs going into stage 5, and so that's where it's at. That's kind of like what's going on in my mind right now. So stage 1, stage 1 is like basically just muscle memory at this point. Every now and then I get clipped by a bullet or an enemy, or I run into an enemy, or I run into a bullet. Stage 2 is also kind of muscle memory. I just have to settle my nerves a bit. Stage 2 mid-boss, I'm gonna bomb it, and then just point blank it in the face for the rest of it, just speed kill it, so I can get more enemies to kill, get more enemies to generate gems. If you're playing for survival, you absolutely, it's like, that's totally unnecessary, you don't have to. But it's just, I'm gonna be bombing mid-bosses, just to increase my score a bit. So point blanking here, point blanking this thing. I really like 1.5. It's definitely my favorite mode of Mushi. I don't really particularly care for original. I think it's a little too bare bones. I think 1.5 strikes a good balance of giving you a reason to score, like, giving you a reason to play a little bit more risky. That's also, and by extension, that's also why I really like Futari Black Label original as well. Both of them are very similar. I always go into this left corner for this boss to try and direct aim the bullets in a particular spot. So I I find that it's easier to avoid this spread shot. So for this boss, I'm trying not to hit the legs, or I'm trying not to damage the legs, because you get a bonus, a point bonus for not taking out the legs and killing this boss. This attack can just kill you depending on how quickly you go up to that screen, because it can reach the top of the screen if you get a little if you go up to the screen too fast. So, gonna finish off this phase right here. I don't really extend it to the other attack. I find it too risky. So I'd rather I just want the point bonus. So this attack's not too bad. I delay the kill here to try and get more bullets on the screen, and right about here, try to get those gems. So on average, I find that stage 1 and 2, I average around like 9 million points, like 9.3 to 9.5-ish. So this is a pretty good pace. I'm at a good pace right now. So stage 3, I'm playing more conservatively. I'm hanging out on the bottom. I'm mostly going to be hanging out on the bottom for stage 3, just because I'm valuing survival more. You can keep point blanking that thing to get more gems, but it's so risky, and I did not practice it. So I'm just sticking to what I know. So this part, when I was learning Mushi, like way back, I want to say this part of stage 3 is what kind of got me to learn about going left and right to direct bullets. It's definitely one of my earliest examples of memories, or definitely the earliest example I can think of. And then this section I go left and right to get those guys, and I immediately go over here to get the bullet cancel. Go up to this thing to point blank it, and then I hang out on the left side of the screen, kind of get some, I think you can get some tick points on that thing on the top. And now I get out of aim shot, because I find there's just times where those little bugs on the left side, they just hone in on me and they just kill me. So now I'm killing this thing to get the point, get the cancel, and then I hang out on this thing to try and damage it. That thing on the left side, to try and like damage it, because I'm trying to time a bullet cancel. And I damaged it a little bit too much. I damaged it too much. I wanted it for this part right here to cancel these bullets that are coming flying by. So mistimed it, but it was no problem. And then for this section, basically doing the same thing, going to the left side, getting the bullet cancel on this pattern, then going up, getting the bullet cancel here, hanging out on the right side now, take out these enemies on the right side they're spawning in, letting go of focus, because I get clipped by those enemies so much. This part, I got boxed in previous attempts from these worms that were shooting bullets, and I couldn't get the cancel. So I made note to just immediately try to go to the left side and then slowly work my way down to the right to get the cancel. And then this section is not so bad. This section, I hold down the focus shot just to get slowdown. It's not like it's particularly intense section, but I just want the slowdown to just try to get my bearings. And I delay getting this bomb, because grabbing that bomb, you don't want to be greedy getting that bomb. Something can just get up in your face and just shoot you, or the screen can just flood it. All of a sudden you might just get hit with a flood of bullets. So I'm delaying the bomb. It's not like it despawns. Kill these 2 enemies. This section on my route, I use 2 bombs to take out these, I don't know what you call them. I'll just call them like side pods. I use 2 bombs to take out these side pods, and then I use one right here to take out this other one. Because I just did not learn how to dodge them. Going up to the top to generate some more gems on this midsection, and then grab the 1-up. So I'm like on pace right now. This is pretty good pace still. Got 5 extends, taking out the stage 3 boss. Stage 3 boss isn't so bad. There's only really like one pattern I'm concerned with, and it's last pattern. So this isn't so bad. This pattern. Try to get the cancel right here. I could have probably learned how to get like a bigger cancel timing for this, but I'm just valuing survival at this point of the run. So I'm just trying to kill it. This pattern, I'm like semi-consistent with no bombing this pattern. It kind of depends. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't. And I bomb here just to be safe. So now I'm a bit nervous because ideally I want to go into stage 5 with 2 bombs. And now I'm going into stage 4 with 1 bomb. My route has me using 1 bomb in this stage on the mid boss to speed kill it. Because like that pattern, that second phase of the mid boss is it's a little bit too risky for me to try and no bomb. And God, there's so many attempts where I just get shotgunned in the face by those blue beetles, man. They just shotgun me in the face so many times whenever I try to get gems from them. It's a little bit touch and go for whenever I approach them. Stage 4 is not so bad in comparison to stage 3. I'm feeling better about stage 4 than I am about stage 3. So going up, I'm still hanging out in the back though, just because I'm trying to be a little bit safe for this section. This part, getting the cancel over here, and then I think that, yeah, trying to still hang back a bit from these beetles. Definitely don't want to get hit by them. Alright, the mid-boss. I hang out in the back. I've done some practice attempts where I try to get up right in its face to generate gems, but I forgot to change the rank in the practice, so the bullets are going faster, and there's the bomb that I use to point blank it. So now I have no bombs for the rest of the stage until the boss, but I'm feeling pretty good about it still, about stage 4, because the rest of the stage isn't crazy. I'm not too worried about not having a bomb for the rest of the stage until the boss. I'm still thinking about stage 5 though, where I'm just thinking, oh god, I have to go into stage 5 with 1 bomb. And then I don't know what happened here. I normally get the cancel off of that. I don't know, is that a dragonfly? I think it's a dragonfly. Normally I get the cancel on that part, but for some reason I didn't. It wasn't a big deal, but it kind of like shook me up a bit. So still going strong. These dragonflies, when I was starting to learn Mushi way back when I was younger, like 5+ years ago, they messed me up so bad. They messed me up so bad back then. But now I look at now I look at it and I'm like, hell yes, I'll take this section of the stage any day over stage 3. I love this part of it. I love the dragonflies, man. Can they cancel here? This is this yeah, this is the last section. This last section used to mess me up so badly when I was learning the game. Getting close to the end of the stage. Get the cancel there. Get the kill there. Alright, so now I got one bomb. I'm feeling good about stage. I'm feeling better about this boss than the stage 3 boss. This boss isn't so bad, I think, in comparison to stage 3. So, got one bomb. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. And then, there it is. I have to use the bomb here. So now I'm thinking, oh my god. I have to go into stage 5 with no bombs. I have not routed. I am totally off route. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have it in me to no bomb stage 5. I'm thinking, like, at best, I'm gonna get like up to the stage 5 mid boss and die. Like, there's just no way. I haven't routed this at all. I don't have a plan for this. So, feeling so like I'm happy with stage 4 overall, but I'm not happy that I'm going into the last stage with no bombs. I have not practiced this at all. So now I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking at this point, well, it's my odds are not good. They're definitely not good. I'm not in an ideal spot at all. At best, I'm gonna get to the stage 4 mid. I'm gonna get to the mid boss in this stage, and I'm gonna get killed, and then probably get, you know, a 1cc with four at best, get a 1cc with 4 stock again, based off of other attempts. Those enemies at the bottom, man, they clip me so many times in previous runs. I hate them. Now I'm more or less playing conservatively, trying to get cancels here and there, but I'm not feeling good. Definitely not feeling good about this section. Just now I'm just thinking, well, may as well make the most out of this may as well make the most out of this life. You know, GG's. May as well just make the most out of this stock. It's like, it's not gonna get I don't think it's gonna get any better than this. You know, just taking it easy, hanging out in the back, dodging here and there. God, these those enemies at the bottom, those little enemies at the bottom of the screen that just shoot you, that can just shoot you. Definitely got me, definitely got me messed up in a few runs. I'm using focus shot more often than I usually do, just to generate more slowdown. You know, getting up to the mid boss, thinking, all right, this is it. This is where the run dies. You know, being this is the pattern. This is the run killer. I'm positive this is the run killer because I never get past it. And then I get past it, and now I'm in disbelief. I am in total disbelief that I somehow managed to kill this mid boss without a bomb. And I'm thinking, I'm a little bit happy about this, but I'm still unconvinced that I'm gonna no miss. That I'm gonna no miss Aki. So I'm still in this mindset of like, let's just make the most out of this stock. Let's just make it. I'm just gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna try and get as far as I can still. This is uncharted territory. So I'm using the focus shot as often as I can to get slowdown. So as I'm getting into the stage, I was not feeling pretty good, but now it's like as it's getting closer and closer to Aki, like it's starting to set in. I'm starting to think, oh my god. I'm thinking, I can't believe this is happening, and also I can feel it in my chest. I can feel my heart rate steadily increasing the further I get into stage 5 like this, and it's just like I was convinced I was gonna get hit before that cancel, and it's just like my mind is racing, my heart is racing the closer it's getting to Aki. Like I'm just in disbelief that this is happening, and I'm like trying to think 2 steps ahead of like the stage where I'm going like, all right, I have to be over here, I have to be over there. You know, I'm just thinking, okay, just try and just live, dude. And then this part, I was convinced I was gonna die. And again, I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't believe I got fucking to Aki. I can't believe I got to Aki without bombing. And now I got 1 bomb, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, that was cool and all, but I'm still not sure about this. I don't know if I can beat Aki with 1 bomb. My run, I at the best, I was thinking that my best estimate, I want 2 bombs going into Aki, and I have 1, and I'm like, oof, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this, man. I'm gonna try and keep going. I want to get to the part where I'm gonna have to use the bomb. Like, not this pattern, the pattern after this one. Or after this pattern. This pattern, I get clipped in practice runs, so I'm not very consistent with it. This is the pattern coming up where I want 2 bombs. Just because I don't like weave through these bullets. They're so risky. And there's my only bomb. The only bomb's been used, and now I'm thinking, oh my god. Please, God, let this happen. I'm thinking, I don't know, dude. And there it is. My heart is just thumping, and I couldn't believe this happened. I got the no miss happened. And I'm just elated. I'm elated that this happened. I think in the attempt to get like this no miss, I once you see this mode like 8 times, so this is the perfect capstone, I think, to playing original. And I'm just I might move on to something else. I don't know if I'll keep playing this game, but I'm just elated. And 80 million, I think, is a good capstone to this. And just I hope that you enjoyed this commentary, and thank you so much. Goodbye.